DP Jizzle. A 50-year silence wasn't a quirk of the schedule. It was a state of execution. You've been living on the fumes of a single data point, a historical anomaly. Well, the deferment is over. The bill is due. Welcome to the second chapter. Recollect the chronicles, the Florida fabrication, that fraudulent coronation, your sole justification, the 76 Orange Bowl, an optical aberration, a momentary stagnation in our constellation of domination. Your program's pinnacle was a statistical blip, a primetime apparition on an NBC script. Barry Switzer's gimmick-ridden, triple-headed trickeration, a convoluted system that required no sophistication. Just a 39-yard reverse from Billy Brooks on the periphery, a flash-in-the-pan anomaly that you clowns call a victory. We missed a field goal or two, I'll grant the minor precision. It happens when you're forging history with methodical incisions. While you were celebrating the fluke of diagonal motion, we were building the bedrock, the sports foundational ocean. Your 14 points were a whisper, our legacy is a roar that echoes from the big house to eternity's door. A half a century of trepidation, a palpable fear over this confrontation. You clutched your little victory, a temporal aberration. Now face the signature of a superior civilization. This isn't a rivalry, it's a long overdue administration of gridiron justice, of rightful restoration. Your whole existence is a footnote in our deliberation. This is the Michigan maelstrom, your decimation. Let's analyze the architects, the philosophical contention, the singular intersection that merits a mention. Both the embodiment of Big Ten immensity. Preach the team with disciplined intensity. A legend forged in fundamentals, not some offensive pretender. His 1940 wins a testament to a true agenda. Switzer was a king of a castle made of sand. His wishbone kingdom couldn't last in a legitimate land. We gambled with a halfback pass, a moment of invention. That's the audacity you lack, the courage of ascension. Your MVP was a QB whose stats were a parody, averaging 6 passes a game, a systemic scarcity. Steve Davis was a cog, a replaceable component. His greatest record, a function of weaker opponents. Our workhorse Gordon Bell was a self-made demolition, breaking records with his legs, a solo expedition. He gave you your soul touchdown, a gift, an act of volition. So don't you dare conflate your dynastic little phase with the enduring cumulative greatness of the maze. A half a century of trepidation, a palpable fear of this confrontation. You clutch your little victory, a temporal aberration. I face the signature of a superior civilization. This isn't a rivalry, it's a long overdue administration of gridiron justice, of rightful restoration. Your whole existence is a footnote in our deliberation. This is the Michigan maelstrom, your decimation. Now the future beckons, the 2025 collision course, and the narrative shifted. You can feel the seismic force. Your coach is on the hot seat after seasons of deflation, while ours is your own alumnus, a story of emancipation. Jerome Moore is coming home, but he's not coming for pleasantries. He's bringing Ann Arbor's animus to cleanse the peasantry. You think your little stadium in Norman is a factor? We own the biggest house, boy, check the benefactor. We're starting a true freshman, that's a proclamation of power. We'll christen Bryce Underwood in your final agonizing hour. You call it a bowl game atmosphere, that's a comical assertion. This is a public execution, a doctrinal immersion. Your speed and your tempo, your spread attack desperation will shatter into fragments on our defensive lines, damnation. The ticket prices are soaring for your day of reckoning. The primetime slot on ABC is a national beckoning. They're all coming to watch a historical correction, to see a single dusty data point get wiped from the collection. This isn't chapter 2, this is the end of your book. DP Jizzle, go blue.